Hello. Hello, everyone. Y'all ready to suffer with me? Oh boy. I don't know what devil possessed me to think this was a good idea, but I was just like, you know, the more I end up talking to people, the more people are like, hey, when are you going to get back into Celeste? So eventually I just caved, and now here we are. Hi, Emerald. Hi, Hammer and Filter. Congrats on taking first. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Mr. Math. It can't be that bad, right? So last we left off, I basically got to the farewell section, which, as I understand, is technically speaking the end of the game. To all rights and purposes, that's where the story ends. Then you have all the stuff that people have modded, people have created for themselves. And some little devil in my ear was like, wouldn't it be a fun idea to keep going and try to finish this darn game? If you're unfamiliar with Celeste, Celeste is I'm not gonna have a good day. Oh, today's gonna suck. If you're unfamiliar with Celeste, Celeste is a platformer. You run around as a little girl with superpowers and the ability to cling onto every single surface, and you do your best to progress through the stages. And yes, you will die a lot. Is that a million times that? Yeah, pretty much. It is. That's Celeste in a nutshell, basically. But surely it can't be too bad, right? Well, we're about to find out. The real challenge is gonna be the wifey is working right now, so I do need to stay quiet. Let's see how long that lasts. I'm gonna definitely do my best to prevent myself from raging. All right, y'all ready? Let's roll. Okay, how does this mechanic work again? Oh boy. Oh god, I do not remember anything about this game. How the flippity flap am I gonna do this? Ah. Okay, if I remember right, you can dash up, you can dash diagonally. People say that using the, oh god. People have told me that using the input keys on my controller, where like I'm using the 4-directional rather than the joystick, is technically easier. I can attempt to try that, but I have no idea how well this is gonna go. Oh, it's gonna go very badly is what I'm seeing. Alright, you know what? No, fuck it. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna have a good day today. I feel like Blue and Liv have always been saying, hey, we never see you rage. We never see you actually angry. You want to know a game that actually gets me angry? That'd be Celeste. Celeste is that game. If there is ever a game to actually get me frustrated and raging, that would be Celeste. I wish you luck. Oh, thank you so very much. And yeah, backseating is allowed on this game, so if you actually know how to play this, be my guest, yell at me in chat, help me figure out what the heck it is I need to do. I am 50% sure I know what I need to do here. Unfortunately, that 50% is pretty damn low. Pretty sure I need to bounce off the cloud, go up behind the fish. I think Overcooked made your rage? Not necessarily. And that also technically... Oh. Cool. We somehow made that work and I don't know how. Oh, shit. And I immediately... Games like Overcooked don't necessarily make me rage, weirdly enough. If I'm playing with the right people, if I'm playing with somebody who's just like taking it way too seriously and yelling at me all the time, even jokingly, that can get a little bit tilting. But Overcooked by itself doesn't make me rage. Oh shit. It's usually games like this where like you're just dying repeatedly and over until you basically get it right. Trying to remember what I need to do here. Is it literally a case of I have to go over there, collect the jewel, and then pop the pufferfish, use that to go back up, pop the other pufferfish, and then somehow get all the way back here? Oh, this is mean. Oh, this is very, very mean. Where's Karn when I need him? Karn would be an amazing asset right now. Oh, shit. See? Another reason why I usually didn't stream Celeste is I am doubtful as to how fun it is to watch me make the same mistakes over and over. I feel like with Elden Ring, it's a lot easier to... With a game like Elden Ring, a game where It's more about dying to bosses again and again. It's a lot easier for people to watch that because there's that sense of action, that sense of close quarters combats. But then with something like Celeste, it's a little bit harder to watch, personally for me, because the main gameplay loop isn't changing, right? Like Elden Ring or other combat rage games, you are kind of still getting some variation because people are changing the way they approach attacks. People, the bosses themselves are unlocking new abilities, stuff like that. Whereas with Celeste, I'm kind of just like, I'm not sure it's fun necessarily watching somebody who's going like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Somebody save me. But let's give it a shot. Oh, fuck. Do I need to, I might need to dash over that? It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, fuck. It still makes for good background noise. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the occasional, oh, god damn it. Fuck. Fuck. Like that. Oh, okay, that's not. I don't think I can chicken out. I think I have to like full commit. Hello, hello, Mika. That's what I like about Elden Ring. It's so difficult and you die so many times, but the fight itself is enjoyable. Agreed. What I might do is, depending on how I feel about it, when they release the DLC for Elden Ring, I might just go all the way back from the beginning, just for funsies, and do a new game plus, just to relive the chaos that was. Looked up to be my sleep schedule. I slept the whole day. Yeah, don't worry, I do that too. Every time I try to like quote unquote fix my sleep schedule, it just leads with my sleep schedule getting more messed up. But yeah, welcome in, Mika. Yeah. Like, there's a very clear sense of fulfillment with Elden Ring. This one I'm kind of just like, oh good, I beat this level. I gotta go and do this 100 more times now. So it's a lot harder to, for me. I think I need to be able to pass that without jumping, and then I can use the momentum to maybe get to the other side of the spikes. Oh, but it doesn't feel. Finish Hogwarts Legacy. Nice. Hope you liked it. Ayave. Cried so hard. From what I saw of it, it seemed like it's a very well-developed game. It's just unfortunate that it has to be associated with J.K. Rowling. Yeah, there we go. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down. Can't be too loud. Can't be too loud. Fish is giving you side eyes. Yeah, that fish eye. I mean, that fish is like, please, don't pop me. I have a father. I have a mother. I have children. Please, not like this. No. That's what the fish is saying. And then lady's like, oh God, I've been brought back by the majesty of reincarnation. Wait, that kid's still here. No, not again. Oh, I'm back. Oh God, no, she's coming back. She comes back every time too. What is this life cycle? That's the fish. The fish is stuck in their own personal hell. You see all these like rainbows and everything? This is fish hell. Because to a fish, this is nothing but, oh God damn it. Because to the fish, this is nothing but pain. Just being popped over and over. Yeah. Ma'am, please, I'll give you so many dollary dues to not kill me anymore. Please. Please. Not like this, ma'am. Ooh, woo. I almost had it. I almost had it. I had progress for a brief few seconds. There was progress. And then there was nothing but disappointment.
Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chat bots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on. Incredibly flexible and convenient order.
Vicky, I almost banned you. Out of pure instinct, I almost banned you. The problem with that, Mika, is she does get proceeds from it. That is the main issue. And I personally... Wait, what the hell? She does get proceeds from it, which is the main issue of Hogwarts Legacy, which is why there was like so much discourse over like, hey, should we be... What is going... which is why there's so much discourse. What the flippity flap? Vicky did the whole, hey, you want bots? Oh shit. And because of that, I almost banned Vicky. Yeah. Oh, no. So yeah, it's just unfortunate that what looks like a very good game that I actually might have enjoyed was unfortunately tainted by that for me. Which sucks because it, honestly, from what I've seen of it, it does seem like it's something I would love to play. But... it's just the cards weren't on the table, you know? It's unfortunate. It's the same reason why I don't stream, I don't stream any Blizzard games anymore, because I've just been so done with the shit that they're trying to pull. How do I do that? Wait. Jump. Huh? Oh. Do I need to like bounce the squid off the... Wait. Hold on, I'll continue the Hogwarts discourse in a second. Just let me analyze this. So I need to grab the squid, jump off the squid, bounce off the plates, jump through the hoop, land on the plate, bounce off that. I need to send the squid below me? Above me? I think I need to send the squid below me while I keep going. And then I need to proceed to grab the squid on the other side, bounce off the plate. I hate this game. Why did I agree to this? Why did I decide this was a good idea? Wait, there's actually no way I can do this. What? It's the fact that there are so many other games without the hateful critters. Yeah, like... that is the problem, right? Realistically, I can get the same exact enjoyment out of playing something like Elden Ring or some other adventuring or... Oh, wait, okay, what the... I don't know how to do this. Or some other franchise that doesn't have to be associated with something that I know injures and hurts a lot of my personal friends and acquaintances. Which, to be fair, I'm also not going to say... Like, I'm not... wait. I'm so confused. Which, to be clear, I am not trying to... I'm not trying to blame or condone anything. If you enjoy playing the game, that's totally fine. You do that. It's just for me, like, that was a line I had to kind of draw for myself. And it did take me a little bit to think about it. I talked with a couple of people. I was like, hey, is this how this works? Talked with a couple of people in the game development industry about how royalties work. And then eventually just came to the decision like, you know what, to be safe, even if I don't completely understand the entire situation and what was said, just on my own personal conclusions, I'm going to somewhat stay away from the Hogwarts game. I love WoW, I can't continue to support Blizzard. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's things that you're gonna love. Like, people love Hogwarts, and I'm not gonna fault them for that. It's... How do I do this? It's some amazing, wonderful world building, and I know that it has literally created a whole new world for many a generation. It's just unfortunate that I have to personally be like, yeah, I can't do it. How do I... Joel. Please. Please. For the love of Christ and holy unsticks. How do I... Guys, I'm actually going to go clinically insane. This game is actually going to drive me clinically insane. There will no longer be a John John stream. There will be... It's not going to be magical Prince John John. It's going to be crazy Prince John John. I'm just so confused as to how do I follow the jellyfish? Like, I don't think there's any way for me to hit those springs myself. So how do I... Was the end goal to get to the top of the mountain? You know, the funny thing is, I got to the top of the mountain again. I got to the top of the mountain before. It's about getting to the top of the mountain a second time. Oh. This is the one game where I've actually gotten blisters on my fingers from slamming against the controller sticks too hard out of sheer passionate rage. Don't see any way to do this. How do I... Oh god. I need to go to the doctor, you know, because my mother thought it's something with my neck tonsils. Oh, it's just your neck being dramatic? Yeah. There's times where your body's just like, today I feel like throwing a hissy fit and you can't do anything about it. Getting over it with Benefati? Yes. Yes, I did. I believe I rage quit at the bucket that was hanging from a rope section. It probably didn't help that I think I was doing that with like punishment wheel and everything, so that definitely did not help. Yeah, someday I'll finish Benefati, but not in a very long time. Celeste is just hard. Celeste is just mechanically difficult, which, if you know anything about me, mechanically difficult things are not my jam. Even Elden Ring, I was like, I mostly got through because I was just like power leveling a lot of it. Do I need to go watch a guide on how to get through this section? Because I am frankly a little bit lost. I hope you feel better, Sudmiga. That doesn't sound like it's much fun to deal with. How do you... so confused. I'm so confuzzled. Hi, Blue. What's up? Yes, we are back here. Oh, no. We are back here. What? What is that bouncing off of? You can't just hold on forever. Oh, no. The game makes sure you can't just hold on forever. That'd be far too easy. You know, that would be giving the game away. It's got to make things difficult. Blue, do you know how to get past this section? Because I sure as hell don't. Oh, God. Maybe I can use the initial push from the drift to maybe get me over that second section. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, good. Oh, good. Jellyfish decided, you know what, today's not my day. I really don't like being held on by this girl anymore. I just really want to call it an early day. Goodbye. I'm off to retire in the Bahamas. Oh, nope, that's not working. Have I told you the meaning of insanity? It's when you repeat one thing over and over, trying to get something different, expecting a different result. And you know what? They say that when you do, you go a little cuckoo. Alright. I'm looking up a guide. No one saw anything.
Hello and welcome to the BTS
Celeste. Farewell. Solutions? No deaths, sure. Why not? Let's watch the pros. Wait. Oh, wow. I jumped right to the exact... Huh? Okay, you grab the jellyfish. You let the jellyfish go. You grab that. You grab the edge. You just have to kind of hop over it. Is that really it? Oh, okay, so you can just hop over the section. They say the definition of insanity is repeating something over and over. See if it changes part of the scientific method. Yeah, you know what, to be fair, yeah, you're not wrong. That is indeed part of this. Oh, Scheißebuchen. That is indeed part of the scientific method. Hey, no worries, Blue. Here, let me do this. Here, just in case, if reading's a little bit easier for comprehension, no worries. Just enjoy the lurking. I certainly don't mind. Having anyone in chat lurking is always is always very nice, and I always appreciate the support. I didn't need a dash. I just need to let go. Become the jellyfish. Let go of the jellyfish. Become the jellyfish. So by that logic, scientists have been insane. Let's be real. To be a scientist, to experiment, to dedicate an entire section of your life to one pursuit, you have to be a little bit crazy. Hey, Froggy boy, you chilling? Hi. You having a good day so far? Just enjoying the start to your weekend? What's chicken moo? I've never heard chicken moo before. Ayo. Hey, no worries, Mika. Have a good one, alright? Get some proper rest. Okay, so I gotta let go, then I gotta immediately grab back on. Going to pickle that jellyfish. I'm gonna put it in a nice salty brine. I'm going to watch as it slowly shrivels up, as it becomes less waterlogged, as it becomes a solid state of flesh. And I'm gonna bite into it and I'm going to tear it apart with my bare teeth. And there will be a visceral sense of satisfaction. Oh, Korean pickle. Oh, the Korean pickle radish. They call it chicken moo? I did not know that. I just called it pickled radish. There once was a little boy who didn't understand that sometimes pain has to arrive in just the right way to make sure that you as an individual grow, to showcase just what your brain is capable of. When it reaches 1000%, and sometimes things have to be sacrificed, like your sanity. Moose radish. Oh, gotcha. I probably should feel worried that Mr. Math knows more Korean than I do. But you know what? Fick it. Would you like that jellyfish steamed or fried? You know what? Fried, because I feel like that would inflict the most amount of pain. After shrinkage, you burn it just a little bit, you char it, you let it know who's boss so that you can put a little bit of it back into your mouth. I can feel the tilt setting in. I can feel the pain. And believe me, when I'm done with you, jellyfish, no one will even remember you existed. I will personally make sure to eradicate. If I ate rocks, could you boil them to the point that they'd be edible? Maybe. Maybe springboards would also taste nice, fried and sautéed up. I should wait for that to come down. I'm just gonna wait for that to come down and spare myself the insanity. Children, when you grow up, learn to stay away from Celeste. Learn to take it in stride. Celeste is not a game that you want to play. You want your children to grow up nice, healthy, and whole of soul, don't you? You don't want them giving... You don't want them to sign horrible pacts with demons and devils just to get better at a game, right? No, you don't want that. Yes, play Hades instead, because in Hades, you can just indulge in beautiful, gorgeous people. Everything is better in Hades, where everything is about sex, love, and muscles. There's just so much better things to look at. I wondered what mash and powdered crystal would taste like. What if we just turn it into a nice little seasoning? Something to put on top of our rice. A little scattering of dust in order to bring together the entire picture. What if we were all just regular? What if we were all just regular human beings dancing around at the edge of a god's plan? Horrific individuals to just scream our rage out to the world. Did you know that the one who bites, the one who tears, brings us all together in the dark void that comes after everything? Movie!
Don't rage while I lurk, you go a draw, and I will hear you if you rage.
I wonder if emeralds can be eaten. Maybe we can dice them up into 4 equal parts. Boil it in a nice hot pot to be brought to temperature. Soften up the outer shell, then when everything's done, we'll scoop out the insides. Make it into a nice little paste that we'll eat with some chips and salsa. Everything will be just fine. Hi, Ward. Just dash up. You know what? Never mind. We're gonna cook ourselves a fox girl this time. We're gonna make a nice little fox. What are you now? A fox boy? Fox girl? I can't remember. We're gonna make a nice little fox girl soup. Just need to cut off the ears, dice up the snout. The tail makes for a good garnish, so make sure you save that when you cut it off while the thing is still wriggling. You need a pillow? I think screaming into a pillow has a different connotation, Miko. Just so you know, I think screaming into a pillow has a different connotation. Nani? Now pray you take longer than needed. How dare you? How dare you? Oh boy. How dare you be this abusive to me? Everything's okay. Everything is just hunky dory. I have innocent mind for once. You're asking for an innocent mind in this chat, Mika. I don't think that's doable. Oh, you're very... Shut up, fox brain. Shut up, fox soup. Shut up, fox steaks. I don't know what I just did. I don't know how I did this the first time. We love to see you die. Oh, thanks very much. How did I do this the first time? For all the bullying you did to me? I did nothing to you, Ward. I've actually done nothing to you. You simply exaggerate.
I trust you in giving Thor more pets.
No, in fact, Thor's leaving forever. Keyboard is better than control in this game. You know what? Fine. Fuck it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. How do I jump? That's... Wait, really? How do I jump? Okay, that's dash. No, fuck. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. This doesn't feel right. We love to entertain you. It should be our pain loves to entertain you. That's what our slogan should be. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy of Tea. Thank you, Blue. Have a good one. I'm going to cry. Going to murder a boy. Wait, why does he keep coming back? Uh-oh. The Thor toggle might be broken. You want to screenshot my controls? No. You know what? Just for that, Ward, I will beat this with a controller now. We might be stuck here for forever, but now it shall be beaten with a controller. Okay, you know what? Let me try using the directional pad. Could I promise optimal? Don't care. I beat games suboptimally. I don't need your optional.
Well, you will be stuck forever.
So just jumping in place is enough to get me to the... What? There's times where it works and times where it doesn't. Okay, that works. Oh, there's a... Holding down the jump button results in a slightly longer jump. Anyone wants to give up and need my assistance? Never. I refuse. Seriously, how did I do this the first time? Lord, how did I do this the first time? I hope you did everything prior to 9A. Why? Why? So yeah, this is why I don't usually stream Celeste, despite, I swear, 3 or 4 people asking me every day to stream Celeste. Because this. Because this. Did you do stuff? Well, too bad. It's been a year and a half since I did this game, so even if it taught me stuff, it's all gone by now. You were younger when you beat it before? Not by much. Not by a lot. You redo 7B and then 8C. I don't know how to redo things, Ward. The information you're giving is not helping me. I cannot utilize it. Oh my lordy poo. You go into the menu, click on the chapter and play. I will consider taking your advice. It will be on my list of considerations. But realistically, it's not going to happen because instead we are here like maniacs. Maniacs. Okay, I understand. I understand the concept, right? Klingon, dash up, go again. Just one of the hardest tricks in the game? Oh, do tell. Oh, do tell. I'm gonna break something. There will be multiple broken things today. My sanity, my livelihood, my dreams, my hopes. Oh wait, no, never mind. College broke those a long time ago. I do not understand. Alright, you know what? Fuck this. We're gonna be here a while, just so you know. Feel free to grab some coffee, grab some water, grab some tea, grab some peanuts, because you're gonna need these nuts all over your face. Oh boy. After I wake up, you'll still be here? Yeah, don't worry. I know I'll be here a while. What? What, Froggy Boy? I didn't say anything. You're just imagining. Oh shit. You're just imagining things now. Ooh, wait, I almost did that one. Yeah, no worries. Enjoy your lurk, Ward. Appreciate the help, even if I'm not taking it. Okay. I can grab onto that rock without clinging on. Shit, I think I almost did that. I have an idea as to what trick Ward is talking about, but the problem is I don't know how to mechanically replicate it. Okay, so the minute I hit that springboard, I just gotta go for it. I can't hesitate.
So if I fall asleep and woke up again in the morning, you would still suffer? Lamau.
Hypothetically, yeah. Hypothetically. Almost. Okay, let me try just grabbing onto the bottom with that. It's gonna cost me the... It's gonna cost me my dash, but maybe that's what works then. Thank you for the lurk, Mika. Enjoy. Oh shit. And yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Math. I think my younger self would have beaten this game no issue. Or at least would have had the patience to beat this game. You know what's the worst part is? I don't even know what above this looks like. I have no plans for when I do eventually get past this segment. So we're gonna be here a while. Gonna be here to suffer, to cry, to let our dreams die. Oh hey, I rhymed that. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, no worries, Froggy Boy. See you in a bit. Oh boy. Did you know the name of the little girl who never gave up on climbing a mountain? Her name was Madeline. They said she was a lime. Thank you for the sip of cold, refreshing, hydrating coffee. They tell you children don't be like Madeline, because you'll soon learn to know that Madeline's a... I can't rhyme that one on Twitch. Hi, Everlasting. It's been a while. How are you? You remember this pain, Everlasting? My very first clip on this channel. This motherfucking game. Actually, yeah, that is, I guess, a fun fact. I think the very first clip I ever had made on my channel was from Blue clipping me just raging at this game. I had the perfect cursed fact for the end of stream. I don't know if there's any way to tell me no. Not that I can imagine. Oh, you mean the cursed animal fact? I mean, hypothetically, you could DM me. I don't know if I've left my DMs open. I might have closed them. I'm getting flashbacks to Hollow Knight now. There's always a cursed animal fact? Usually it's a cursed animal fact. Or at least I try to make it a cursed animal fact, at least. I recently started watching Apothecary Diaries, the anime. It's really good. It's very refreshing to have a heroine who doesn't need the main male interest to save her all the time. Hell, at times it doesn't even seem like she's really interested in the male interest. It's a very good series, and I kind of recommend it if you like anime and you want something that's a little bit of fresh air from all the isekai and power fantasy anime that's currently flooding the market. Could have Thor say it near the end of the stream or when I go to sleep. Yeah, that works. Oh my god. That's a good manga? Wait, they have a manga? Shit, I might read the manga then. Because, unfortunately, I was unaware that the second season was out when I started watching it. So I binged the entire thing yesterday. And I'm now left on a massive cliffhanger at the start of a season, which doesn't bode well because I don't like being patient. This eccentric little herb goblin. I know, right? And that fits exact. Honestly, Mr. Matt, in a lot of ways, she kind of reminds me of Kusa. A little bit less chaotic and a lot more well put together. But Kusa, basically, if all Kusa was interested in was poisons. English VA from the male interest is the same VA from Gojo. Is it? I was unaware of that. You must have a lot of female followers. And literate. Yeah. For those who aren't aware, my Gorgon monk in Mr. Matt's Ravnica game, which is the world of Magic the Gathering Planeswalkers, turned into a TTRPG form, is a illiterate monk Gorgon who is obsessed with alcohol but doesn't know how to read any recipes, doesn't know how to read in general, can barely do math, and somehow now owns a tavern and is doing her level best to run it. I think this is how I broke my last controller. Not from like rage, just from the fact that like the buttons eventually broke from being slammed so many times. Just this specific game. Gotta go now. No worries, Mika. Have a good one. I think I need to get to that section without dashing, but I can't imagine how. Either that or I gotta get to the spring. I gotta get to the spring trap a little bit faster. Yoma. No. Penisburg. What I have learned about myself is that I am a weirdly patient individual. Patient enough to endure this game, but not patient enough to finish it. Clearly there must be something clinically wrong with me. Beep. Thank you, Mr. Math. Have a good one. So I can't dash anymore. Oh. Maybe if I just jump at the very apex of the spring-loaded jump, maybe I'll be able to pull this off. Because I can't dash again, so I feel like I need to grab on just to keep that block, just to have that block like scooched down, but it doesn't seem to give me enough oomph to grab onto the next section, which doesn't make any sense because hypothetically that should be the case. The fact that it's working on the first one means it should work on the second. Unless it's because the massive amount of space that the trap drops in the time it takes me to hit the springboard. Maybe that's just enough to screw me over. Oh, I think I need to be a little faster. Basically, essentially, for this to work, I need to hit that second springboard a little bit earlier. Or, you know, I could just say, screw the game. Let's go do something else. I could just say, right, that's enough. Need to go draw now. And that might be the more sensible, more interesting thing to do. Okay. Give my fingers a rest for a second. Oh, yeah, I don't remember this game being quite this... painful. Oh, God. I wonder. Let me pull up that video from earlier. How far am I into this? Oh, we still got so much to go. We still have so very much to go. Oh, we're not even close, darlings. We're not even... Where the heck am I? I think I'm this far. Where is the section that I was at just now? Okay, so here's this. Okay, so grab onto that, jump off that. So, okay, so I am doing it correctly. I just need to do it better. That sums up this entire game, I feel. I am doing it correctly, I just need to do it better. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. What is the time delay on that? For the love of all that is holy. Okay, jumps, go. Jumps, go. Jumps, go. Okay, so basically there's almost no waiting time. It's just go, go, go. Alright, I can work with that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is it resort to a walk? I resort to the walkthrough to get through the first part, Ward. This isn't even resorting. This is just me going like, I've had enough. Oh god. The timing doesn't feel right on this. Imagining a walkthrough? Yeah, well. The thing is, right? I sure as hell am not gonna slam anyone for using a walkthrough. Specifically on games like this, where at a certain point you're just like, look, I have not played this game, or I have not understood enough of the mechanics to make this work. That doesn't check out. Okay, I'm jumping too far. Need to come back a lot faster. So you do easier stuff since you haven't played in a year? But that would defeat the purpose of the entertainment board. You see, there's a fine line between competency and entertainment. And right now, the reality is it's far more entertaining to watch me fail than it is to watch me succeed. Fuck. Of course, that only applies to a certain point. After a certain point, it gets frustrating, which is why after that, I'm just like, fuck it. We're moving to something different. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Here to watch me suffer too? Shit. Beep. Hi, Liramori. Welcome in. I don't know why the alert didn't go off, but my apologies. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, welcome in. How was Munster? How was Monhan Rise? Yeah. Welcome in, Jeep It Up. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's John. We are currently playing through Celeste while doing our very, very best to not rage, to not suffer, to not cry. How are you all? If you came in with the raid, please feel free to grab some water, grab some tea, grab some candy, grab some food, and you can just chill and watch me suffer over and over again. Yeah, how was Rise? Did you have a good time? Ooh, yummy. Grab a tent because this one. Yeah. You want to grab the ye old tents from Walmart they used to stake out Black Friday. Grab some food. I died a lot. Yeah, that sums up Monster Hunter in a nutshell, doesn't it? Well, hope you have it. Hope you have a chance to get some good food. And thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. I love getting one shot. Oh, you're at that stage in the game. Yeah, don't worry. I was where you were not too long ago. And I'm still getting one shot, honestly, because the problem is I play with a lot of friends. And since they kind of carry me, I end up getting one shot if I play solo. But yeah, go grab some food. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. It's okay. Everything comes around in a circle. Everything comes in a circle. Like you're doing grabless jumps in the first one? Well, because that one's a lot more consistent, and I can do that a lot easier than I can actually do with grabbing and activating the fall on that one. So for me, it's just easier if I just do it grabless. But the second one, I'm well aware that I need to grab. Scheißebucken. And as soon as I say that, I start messing up. You see? You did this, Ward. This was your fault. I can tell that I'm sliding into the spikes too. Like I understand where I'm going wrong. Fixing that is a different matter. It's okay. We're just here to spend time together, right, everyone? This is just me using streaming as an excuse to spend time with you all. How are you all doing? What do you want to do with your lives? Do you want to go on to become Celeste speedrunners? Chowing down on strawberries and Monster and Red Bull for the rest of your lives? That's okay, I'll support that. I'll support it. You deserve to do what makes you happy. Oh, scheiße. I don't know why, but Celeste is one of the few games which makes me swear in German. It's a very old habit that I kicked once I started streaming. So it's a very weird feeling to have it come back. I can feel my sanity beginning to crack. Celeste is one of the most chill games for you. Do you enjoy the sound of the ping every time that it dies? Maybe you enjoy the sound of the boing, the sha as you jump. Or maybe you enjoy the sound of your body hitting the floor for the 1000th time as you fail another jump. Is that what you enjoy, Ward? Maybe you need to see a doctor. I don't die enough to not enjoy it. You know, maybe Fox Thing soup is back on the menu. Maybe I'll just take a nice big skinning knife. I think my pads are. I think my paddles are starting to stick. Paddles? Is that what they call them? Oh, I'm definitely feeling it sticking. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. You mean the joysticks? No, not the joysticks. The two trigger things at the where your index fingers usually sit. Triggers, there we go. Yeah, I'm talking about the triggers. My trigger is starting to stick, which is horrible gun etiquette, let me tell you right now. You don't want a sticky trigger. Bumpers. Maybe bumpers? Is that what they're called? Is it triggers or is it bumpers? Either way, the right one's starting to stick, which is the one that I use for jumping, so you know that's not great. I leave for a shower and John is still in the same part. How dare you, Vicky? How dare you leave? You're supposed to sit here and be amused by my pain and suffering. I'm frankly outraged. I'm offended even. I thought better of you. Okay, I think I might need to wait a little bit on that jump. It's triggered because the abbreviation is right trigger and left trigger. Oh, okay. Sensory issues? I know, I'm joking. I'm joking. Or am I? Maybe all along, I want you to think I was joking. Beep. Can I phase through the ground? I want to go back to where I was before. I want to go back. Can I please go back? I don't want to be here anymore. Can I? Please, get me out of here. I would like to return. I would like to return to the land of the free, where things were better. One of the ways you can go through platforms is with a feather. Well, I don't seem to have a feather here, do I? There is no feather. Do you see a feather? I don't see a feather. Audience, do you see a feather? You got a tankless water heater? Nice. Glad that it's been helping you. Ujabanga. I've gotten needled so many times at this point that I could probably start an acupuncture clinic off of the things that I've learned from being poked with needles. Or I guess a better way to say that joke is, I feel like I've been poked so many times I could fund an entire goddamn acupuncture clinic. After a certain point, the amount of no's will eventually become infinite. Our world will be buried under a sea of no's and hell no's and fucks. We will become the world of fucks given, because there will be many, and they will be forever. Wait, what am I doing? I just went off in the completely wrong direction. Might travel to the UK for the sole purpose of petting foxes. Ooh, that sounds fun. Hope you have fun with it. I wanted to travel to Japan for the sole purpose of petting. Sorry, hold on. I wanted to initially travel to Japan for the sole purpose of petting the adorable, cute deer that they have. But I think my brain just broke. I actually don't know what I was doing. I think my... but apparently they like to bite. The Nara deer apparently are so used to humans that they'll aggressively demand your deer biscuits. And if you don't hand them over right now, they will bite the hell out of you. Going to Japan cost 10. That's not surprising. Everyone is trying to get into Japan right now because they very recently lifted the travel restrictions there. So everybody and their mother is trying to get to Japan. Oh no. Penis. Giant scrotums. Enormous tiddlies. Hi, Radishes. How are you? Hold on, let me check to see why the stream elements isn't working. Thank you for the 4 months, Radishes. How are you? Wow, it's already been 4 months? That's... it feels like so long ago. Okay, so that's working. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably because that one time when Stream Elements broke, everything broke along with it. And I forgot that my alerts are on a different... I forgot that my alerts are on a different thing, so I probably need to create a new one. Yeah, alright, so let's create a new browser. Stream Elements alert box. Okay, so hopefully that should fix that. How can I test that? Let me run a quick test. Yeah, Radishes, how are you? You going to play some more League? I do feel like I see you and Wayne on every other time. Let's see this one. Emulate, subscriber 1. Oh, wait, no, that won't work on this. Hold on. Oh, drink heavily. That's fair. Sorry to hear about that. Okay, it works on there. But doesn't work on here. Copy URL. Adjust properties. Alright, let's try again. Yeah, sorry to hear about that. Hope you get to at least enjoy your drinks. Alright, there we go. Now it works. I'm just trying to access my feelings. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, processing's always important. Being able to absorb how you feel about it, how you're processing it is always essential to therapy, I feel. Ward, why are you still playing Tarkov? That game has never treated you well. Why do you keep going back to your abusive ex? It's like me going back to Celeste. All that holds for you is pain and suffering. So why do we go back? I spent 170 hours and 14 days on it. Why? I don't remember you liking it much. Celeste's beautiful pain and suffering, though. To be fair, yes, it is gorgeous. Apparently, aren't they coming out with like Celeste 2? Like Celeste the sequel? Yeah, at least we get rainbows and sparkly lights. Ward gets depression and bullets. So you know what? Maybe our X is slightly better than Ward's. It's a different game by the same studio. Oh, it's same kind of like general gameplay loop, like technical-esque jumpers. Platformers, I mean. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Ow. 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 I'd gladly go deadless on this game than Tarkov, but Tarkov isn't as repetitive. I mean, Tarkov isn't as... I was going to say Tarkov isn't as frustrating, but then I immediately rethought that statement. Ooh, na na na. Ooh, ya ve. Ooh, ya la la. Hanso kima. Hanso cheese. Cheese and nachos. I'm just curious to see if I could like get to that one in like one jump. Queso dips. No, Chrome is absolutely more laggy than before. I don't know what's going on. There's a couple of theories that YouTube's new way of getting through ad blockers is to repeatedly run and reload the video whenever it senses a ad block. And what that does is it causes not only YouTube to slow up, but your entire Chrome. So it is entirely possible that using an ad blocker on YouTube now no longer saves you any time. That they have finally cracked us. They have finally broken us. Liner's gotten a lot better. Good for you. I'm glad. It's always nice to see, like, when you look at something, you're like, I can tell that I am improving. It's nice when people tell you that you're improving, but when you look at something, you're like, yes, I am getting better. That's the real catharsis. Adblock's such a lifesaver. Yeah, it might not work anymore. YouTube might have finally made it redundant. Okay, so I do need a dash back on that. Oh, feek me. There's a way around if adblock doesn't work. Essentially, that plays the ad at 1000% speed. That'd be amusing. And you have YouTube. It might not even have to. It might not have to do anything with that. It might literally be just having the ad blocker on your browser is causing your Chrome to work slower. It's so dumb. I'm just like, the reality is, look, YouTube. Nobody likes ads. If we watch them, we're watching them because we want to support our streamer or whoever our content creator. But the reality is nobody likes them. Just accept that and let people do what they need to do in order to bypass the ads. You will receive better traffic. You'll have better numbers overall. It's so bad. Like every time I play a lot of just random indie games, and every now and then I'll be like, okay, I don't know how to do this at all. I need to go look at a walkthrough. And every walkthrough that I'll find, like Baldur's Gate was actually a really bad example of this. Every single website was saying, hey, we've noticed that you're using an ad blocker. We would like you to either pause it before using our site or completely turn it off before using our site. The reality is you're probably losing traffic through that method because people don't, it's the whole UI thought process, right? It's the process of the more clicks that a user takes to get to the thing they want, the more likely they are to just quit out of it entirely. And since a lot of ad blockers, they have a option to pause it, but you got to go to the top of your browser. You got to find the extension. You got to select the specific thing that says, put ad blocker on pause on this site. If you don't do it right, then the website pushes back against you and says, hey, you didn't pause your ad blocker. At which point you're going to be like, hey, look, the reality is there's 1,000 other websites out there that will give me the exact same information I want. I'm just going to go to one of those. I am somewhat willing to bet that the amount of users that you lose in engagement with your site because of that specific message means that the minimum increase of revenue you get from your ads is tiny. Neat. Yeah, one time a website prevented me from using the site just because my VPN was on. Yeah, exactly. Like 9 times out of 10, I'll just go like, okay, so this site isn't going to let me on unless I turn off my ad blocker. I'm just going to go find another website. That's just like how it is. Like people will do whatever is convenient for them. And the more times that they have to click on something, the more likely they are to just give up or just not do it out of pure spite. It's one of those weird things where it's like, yes, I get that you're trying to earn revenue through ads, but the reality is, as much as everyone says that, hey, we love ad blockers, the reality is not everybody uses ad blockers. A majority of the audience using the internet does not utilize ad blockers. And you're kind of just shooting yourself in the foot if you're continuously scaring away users by making them take an extra 3 steps just to access your website, to just view the info that they want. Can you sense, can you hear my brain breaking? Because my brain is breaking. I guarantee it. Everything is just being destroyed slowly and quietly. All around me are familiar faces, worn out spaces. We came here to pursue the bones of our ancestors. We know you know, we know you are just to die. Did you hear the children crying? Their sobs are filling the wintry wastes of my mind. Most of the time, the ads are like not so for work when trying to watch. Yeah, that is another thing, right? Like a large portion of the time, the ads that you're trying to break, the ads that you're trying to block are for vaguely or just straight out like porn on your ad. And you're just like, ignoring the more realistic reasons, you also realize that your general user is not going to interact with those because we're so used to the idea that viruses come from these random adult content ads. Like, I can't remember the last time I've heard anybody click on a adult content ad because they were so worried about getting a virus or being directed to some website that was going to try and steal their info. So it's like you want to give up on your viewers to try and make the small few cents off of the engagement with the ad. Good luck. No, I almost had it. I almost had it. It was right there. It was in the palm of my hand. I could feel it. I could touch it. I could fondle it. It was right there. Beep. Beep. I'm gonna go hug my wife. Okay. Now, fueled by the power of loving hugs, I will beat this in the very next time. You watch right now. I will beat this. Second time is the charm. You know what they say? It's not about the first or second time, it's about the third time. Alright, cool. Fuck. 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 Give me my ass. Just relax. Remove the the salt from your body. Take it all away. Everything is fine. He doesn't like snuggling. Everything is okay. It's all good. It's all okay. Stop that. Trying to relax. Trying to de-stress. Okay. Alright. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. It's alright. Nothing bad has ever happened in this game. Everyone passes it with a smile and a wow. That game was so fun. We all love that game, don't we? It's alright. Nobody has ever rage quit this game before. This is such a wholesome, peaceful game meant for little babies and children. It's all fine. Through this, we will grow as human beings. We will become better. We will become those who were meant to take on the world. Everything is okay. Hi, Frosty. Imagine being Frosty. Imagine being a little piece of ice meant to crawl underneath my feet. Hi, Frosty. Realize how bad airbrushes are for sketches, especially if you start working on the more solid line art. Oh, like you mean for coloring? Down bad? What? Gotta be a little bit faster, a little bit quicker, a little bit better on my feet. It's okay. One day we can all bring everything together. By the down bad. Oh. No. Oh God. I need to remember to use the grab button. There are spikes there? Yeah. 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 I wonder if there's a hell. Because right now I feel like I'm in it. I almost had it. I was this close to greatness. It was within my grasp. No, child. So what I've been doing is using a light airbrush for sketches. I don't worry about details too much then. Halfway through the sketch, I'll switch from airbrushes to a pen brush. Oh. That's a very interesting way of sketching. I've never heard of that way before. This is a psychological hell for me, Emerald. This is actually psychological hell for me. You know what'd be funny? Imagine playing this game and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go play a game of League to relax. I seem to be inclined to angle upwards at a diagonal. So let's see if I can take advantage of that and just time this better. Kind of. I can kind of do it. Just got to move faster off of it. That one was a little too high. That one was a little too high. Which, weirdly, is like the first time I've had that issue. So maybe I'm doing something right. After issue has been spotted, I have a better thought process up. Nice. That's good. As long as you're improving, that's what's important, right? Oh, my dear Lord, do me. Why am I deciding that this was a good idea? Did I break some brain cells today? Maybe I hit my head a little too hard. Maybe I'm just here to suffer into the depths of the void. I don't think patience is the issue here, Frigid. why I say Frigid? I don't think patience is the issue here, Frosty. Just a feeling. Patience is not really the issue here. Oh shit.
Did you know if you think about your lungs or breathing, you will most likely begin breathing manually? You're welcome and good night.
Oh, is that your cursed facts? Good night, Ward. And good night, Emeralds. Thank you for the cursed fact. Skill issue? In all honesty, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not denying the fact that I am not a good Celeste player. There's just a part of me that's just like, you know what, I want to beat this. But I also don't really want to take the time or effort it would take to do it normally. You just need 3 more Monster Energy drinks. Oh god, I hope not. God, I hope not. That would be real bad. Oh my goodness. Wait, when did Frosty get VIP? I just realized, when did Frosty get VIP? Did I just give it to you for some reason? Yeah, I can't remember. No. Last year? Well, to be fair, last year was 9 days ago, so... There's something about Celeste that brings out my bad posture where I just hunker over like a little like a little basement gremlin, and then everything just hunches over. And my fingers become claws and angle themselves to cause the maximum amount of carpal tunnel. And I don't know why, but it's something about Celeste specifically. How am I gonna hit that? It almost feels like I might be better off not going for that second. Where's that goddamn tutorial? Alright. Where are you? Give me the section where that was. I think it's remembered. Okay, yeah, so there's this part. Get that. Bounce off of that. Bounce off of that. Okay, so grab on. Jump off. Jump onto that. Jump off of that. Get that. Alright, sounds good. Thank you, Lord. Appreciate it. Oh, Shiza. Oh, Shiza. Madeline, du bist ein scheißes Kopf. Oh shit. What? Okay, that time I forgot to grab. That's on me. Ow. I was so angry I like kicked my foot back and I just slammed it into the base of the chair. So now I am frustrated and in pain. Oy. Beep. Beep. Imagine the results of the stream are we get past one level. What? Or rather, not one level. We get past like one small section in the game. How am I having the opposite problem now? Now I'm going too far. You go get more hugs from wifey? You know, I don't know. I'm not at the frustration breaking point yet. Getting close, but not quite there yet. Ooh. Okay, that one I know what I did wrong. I didn't dash fast enough after getting the crystal. So that one I know what I did wrong at least, but at least we made some progress.
To fight the salt within?
No, that's called destroying your kidneys. Or your liver? Might be your liver, either or. I think it's destroying your kidneys. That's called destroying your kidneys. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. You can do this. You are a gamer. You can do this. You are a world-class gamer. You're a professional. Everything will be just fine. Just fine. Since when? Shut up. Let me dream. Hi, Briar. Wait, why didn't that one go? I might be jumping off too soon on some of these. boy! Oh god, I actually might give myself carpal tunnel at this rate. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Everything is okay with the world. We are all one within the great earthen hemisphere. And in the end, we will become better. We will become something new. We will become... I don't know. Oof! I could have done it. I was right there. I chickened out. It does not charge when you touch any surface. If you use it when clinging, it does not recharge. Good try backseating, but this time, no. You need to usually touch like a springboard, or you need to touch some kind of like interactable element. I know nothing about this game. Yeah, don't worry. I'm in the same boat, man. Come on. Just half a second shorter. Play Forza Horizon. I'm not really into racing games in most cases, to be honest. It has to be a very specific kind of racing game to even like remotely appeal to me, and in most cases it doesn't. You know, I think those stars in the background are beginning to mock me. Because stars usually stand for victory, and I think they're telling me, hey, look, this is what you could be if you weren't a stinky, no-skill gamer. This is what you could be. You could be something great, but instead, you must stare at our asses as you pass your way down below, or as you explode into a bunch of little stars like the old Mega Man.
Bad chat. I'll slap you.
What did you... Did I ban something specific? Imagine missing the jump at the end. Oh, I can already tell it's gonna happen. I don't need to imagine it, Frosty. I can already tell that the jump at the end is gonna be missed. I'm gonna get all the way there and it's gonna be for nothing. Religion, maybe? Maybe. Maybe I banned religion. I've banned so many things because of the, No. Bri, remember, every time that new copy pasta gets put up, I ban it, remember? So maybe something else got banned. Some other trigger word. It's alright. We're making progress, in a sense. Magic sticky keys? No, I'm using a keyboard. Please, you think I'm gonna sacrifice my... You think I'm gonna sacrifice my brand new mechanical customizable keyboard by playing this? Not on your life. Not on your life. Shit. I jumped too soon. I need to wait for it to fall a little bit more. Let me see, actually. I'm kind of curious as to what word got denied by the TTS. Oh yeah, Blue got banned. I don't know who posted up a copy pasta that got Blue banned, but whoever it is, you can thank them, Briar. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh naughty, naughty. Oh dear. Oh my.
I found a new religion. We worship a specific color. We're Scientologists.
There you go. And now I need to ban Scientologists. Oh yeah. God damn it. Join my religion, the thick thighs save lives. Oh, please. I'm the president of that community. No, I almost had it. It was right on the cusp of greatness. No. Hiya. It's okay. It's okay. Turns out, Briar, I do actually own that game, by the way. I found out I have it for free on Epic. So, you know, I guess that's always an option to download and play if I wanted to, I guess. Okay, I know in my head what I need to do. Execution is a different matter. How good am I at Mario Kart 8? Not amazing. I'd say I'm pretty mediocre. Like most of the regular tracks I can probably get at least like top 4 in, but anything like complicated like Rainbow Road or some of the like the really screwy tracks that require you to drift like 90% of the way through, I'm not great at those. Shite. Shite. No. No. I want to see if I can beat you at it one day. It'd be probably a little bit fun to have like a Nintendo Switch Party Games Day. Maybe some Mario Party, some Mario Karts. I was right there. My head scratched the bottom of that crystal. You could feel the hairs on Madeline's head scraping against that bottom crystal edge. It was right there. But to answer your question, Vicky, you can probably beat me very, very easily. I don't play most party games very religiously. Like Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, stuff like that. I'm like at best average.
John is experiencing physically what it's like defending Bethesda.
Yeah, that's why I don't defend Bethesda, because I know exactly what it's like. I have never defended Bethesda in my life. For that very reason. From the minute I opened up Skyrim, I already knew what kind of company they were. I tried defending BioWare, that sucks, let me tell you right now. Because I was still enamored with Knights of the Old Republic. So, that really sucked. I think there's a time to just step away for a while and come back. You know what? No. No, there isn't. There is no time to step away. There is only performance. And if you can't perform, you're a quick shot. And you can't... If you are a quick shot, you will be mocked. You will be laughed at. Because society has not learned to appreciate those who are individually different. Just got back to on that level? Oh, I am very well aware, Froggy Boy. Oh, believe me. I'm very well aware of exactly what level I'm on. I am well aware. You know the funny thing is, this isn't even gamer rage. This is just me like half playing up the fact that I'm frustrated and half actually being frustrated. You wanted to see gamer rage. You want to see me play you should see me play any like major competitive game like Overwatch or COD. Then you'll see gamer rage. But I won't, because I also cannot support those games. Have you not freaked out? Simple, really. After a certain point, the thing about Celeste is it almost becomes meditative in a way. Your fingers just start memorizing by themselves what to do. Your brain kind of goes, okay, up here, dash, up here, jump, up here, cling, up here, move to the crystal, over here, grab this, up, dead. All right, back and forth. Time to go back, repeat. After a certain point, your brain kind of just turns off and you're just like, okay, doing this, doing this. So that's the reason why I haven't full on tilted. It's because in a way, it's just there. I'll probably break something. I've never been... I've never been the kind of person to physically get angry, because I've seen what that does to people. Speaking like a little bit serious here. I think if you can get angry and physically break something or throw things around when you're angry, that demonstrates something that you might want to have someone to talk with about. Because if you're getting that angry over a game, what are you going to do when someone gets you angry in a confrontational situation? Most people say that, yes, I can control myself, but do you really feel that you have that self-control? If you do, great, but what if you don't? So I've always tried to restrain myself from physically getting angry, throwing things around, breaking things, because I feel like it's a little too close to the edge of where I want to be. Kind of towing that line, you know? And in the end, here's the thing, right? Maybe in my younger years, I would have gotten a lot more salty, a lot more anger-ridden about failing at games. But the reality is, as a adult now, I've kind of grown to recognize that, hey, In the end, this is a game. I'm playing this on a certain level to have fun, and despite however much I might rage at Celeste, in the end I could recognize that it is a fun game. There's that level of pride and accomplishment that comes with you completing a level, that sheer rush of endorphins as you do something which everyone recognizes as technically skillful. But in the end, it's still a game. If I'm genuinely not enjoying it, I would just stop playing. And there's also the moments where you come really, really close like that, and you're just like, ooh, it's right there. I can just reach out. I can touch it. Yeah, I would like to think that a lot of people grow out of it, but I also know the reality is that there's far too many adults who go around having learned as a kid that it's okay to yell and scream at others and blame them for mistakes, and then they can never really grow out of that. Which is why rage gaming is still a huge thing in the COD and FPS community. Like we see streamers laughing, we see streamers like cussing out and being super toxic towards their teammates, and we laugh about it because on a level we're like, oh, I used to do that when I was a kid. But in the end, you also have to recognize that that kind of behavior is also very destructive. It's not healthy. It's not something that you should really be proud of. And there's a reason why there's more and more people kind of moving away from that kind of content. It's not a game anymore. It's not, people have started to realize that, hey, going online to shout slurs at your teammates because they're doing bad isn't a healthy thing to do. And the more we laugh at it, the more we make fun of it, kind of the worse it gets. Oh, yeah. Like, your parents, you kind of learn on your parents, right? You model on your parents as a child because they're the best frame of reference for how you should behave. And a lot of that's just being like, okay, is this something that I want to keep as I grow? Do I want to be wrapped up in this anger to the point that I become violent, or to the point that I become just depressed? If not, then honestly, seeking help isn't a bad thing. Too many people kind of associate therapy with mental illness or negativity, or for some reason like ethically wrong. But here's the reality. Talking to a therapist isn't too different from talking to your best mate about something that you're feeling down about. The only difference is this best mate is qualified in psychology, understands most of the ins and outs of how people think and why they do the things they do, and is able to actually give you good advice regarding lifestyle choices. Yeah, that is the thing. The problem is therapy is also very expensive and isn't, a lot of times is not covered properly by insurance. But that's a fault of the system more than it is anything else. I just want to chill and play games with my friends. Yeah, exactly. That's also why there's certain games that I won't stream, but I'll play with friends, because I don't trust myself to hold back. I don't trust myself to conduct myself in the proper, polite mind frame and be entertaining while also still being able to enjoy the game. Let's go to therapy now. I actually speak more because I used to keep my emotions in. That's good. Honestly, it sounds like you've grown as a person, and I'm very proud of you. Whoa. On another note, so yeah, when I do go into like my rants and my pseudo rages, a lot of it is because I'm also being aware of being entertaining, but also looking for a way to channel that frustration into something that isn't like swearing at the game, that isn't like breaking the controller. It's a way of funneling that aggression and frustration into something that can be both entertaining without necessarily being too toxic. Was leaning on Frez right now? Yeah. Exactly. I know it's just passing anger. I'm not sure you want to rant to an AI bot, especially since like they've already like come out saying that, hey, anything you say or anything you tell an AI bot is kind of like free grounds to use. But hey, he's only talks to me. Honestly, I'm not even that toxic to you, Briar. I will insult you, but I will never take it to the point of insulting you personally or making fun of you. And it is always done with the assumption that, hey, if at any point this goes too far, you better tell me, and I will respect that choice. I mean, I'll respect that request. Oh, j'avais. Yeah, no. I understand that you're also making a joke, but I'm also treating the question quite seriously. Whenever Comedian and I like rage at each other during games, we've already talked about boundaries and what we are okay with and what we're not okay with. And I kind of do this with a lot of people that I collab with frequently. If it's just one or two times, you'll notice I'm usually a lot more polite. I do my best to try and just be constructive, positive. If it's with somebody that I'm comfortable with, usually a lot of times I'll discuss with them beforehand and say, hey, what kind of jokes are you okay with? What kind of topics are you okay with? Is there anything that is sensitive? Do you want to avoid this topic? Because with them, I'm able to relax a lot more. I'm able to say, hey, what is it? Sometimes I like to joke around a lot. Sometimes I like to mockingly make fun of the game or of how we're doing. And I want to make sure that I'm not touching any buttons, that I'm not addressing any sore spots. Whew. And in a sense, that a lot of that is also kind of what I do in whenever I'm prepping. So this is what we call a session 0 in TTRPG sessions. It's prepping the table, meeting up with the group and saying, okay, so we're in this for the long haul. We're going to be here at a table, gathered around for the next 2 or 3 years. We are going to be in very close proximity with each other. We're going to touch a lot of different topics, both emotional and humorous. Is there anything that you are not comfortable with? Because we should know now so we know to avoid them. And obviously, is there any areas that we want to avoid altogether? Like slavery and sexual abuse. I refuse. Well, okay. It's really hard to get away from slavery in high fantasy. I do my best to avoid making it... I do my best to avoid placing it in the hands of players or creating a fetish or creating any kind of sexualization about it. Because okay, so this is a bit of a weird topic. When it comes to role-playing and TTRPG, there's a lot of people who say stuff like slavery, like racism, should just be eradicated completely. And I'm somewhat torn on that. Because they're in a fantasy game where you're able to disassociate from it. You can turn it into a plot point, and you can approach it in a way that shows, hey, this is not okay. This is not normal. you should not be, society as a whole should not be okay with this. And it's one of the things about high fantasy that have been become a part of it, right? Like, there's so many cases in high fantasy novels and stories and shows where they go, yeah, taking slaves in either a war or as part of society is a very normal thing. I do my best whenever that is introduced is to not put a huge emphasis on it. If it's a plot point, introduce it as a way to get people together and then immediately find a way for them to break out of it. Don't make it a focus. Don't sexualize it. Don't make it a fetish. Because the reality is that one of the modules that I'm currently running for my campaign did start with basically the entire group being taken as captives / slaves for a band of drow. And if you think about it, it's a very touchy subject. At first, it just seems like, oh, they're dark drow. Their entire society is built around slavery and captives and subjugating those that they deem underneath them, which is, spoilers, pretty much everybody. It's a very sensitive topic, and unfortunately, I'm not someone who's educated enough to give a good, meaningful answer on how you should handle it. So I personally just handle it as like, let's treat it as a plot point and nothing else. I will do my best to get you into that situation and then get you the hell out. Like, I don't try to make it a central focus of the campaign. Look, there's demon lords. Let's go focus on those instead. And I think the more and more experience that comes as a DM, I kind of want to start moving away from that. If it is introduced as part of a module or if it has to be part of it, I would rather come with alternatives. Maybe the society is just built around taking captives and putting them into gladiatorial fights. Maybe it's not about taking captives at all. Maybe it's just about the eradication of everything except that race. But then that also has problems, you see. So it's a very fine balance. And I think the only thing I can say is if you're aware of the issue, try and keep it in mind when you're running your own games, and be sure to address it with your players. Make sure it's something that they're okay with running into, and make sure that you warn them that, hey, this is going to be in the game and I don't plan on focusing on it. If for some reason they have any issues with that, respect that. Sorry, bit of a weird misnomer to do while also doing Celeste, but it's just something that crossed my mind and I feel like on some level I should address. I don't know why. I don't know why of all things I was playing Celeste and be like, okay, let's just dive into this very heavy topic. Ay, Jesus Christ. Meep. My brain hurts now. I used up so much brain power trying to process how to say that now I don't think I have any left for Celeste. My brain is actually empty. I'm just like doing these jumps now from finger memory. I do apologize if that was too heavy of a topic for the usual stream. In other news, been trying my hardest to try and find a time that works for one of my groups. I have a very bad feeling that one of my groups might just end up disbanding altogether because everyone is constantly busy or there's so many different scheduling conflicts. It feels like we meet like once every 2 months at this rate, which is a shame because there's a lot of people in that group, including my wife, that I'm like, I want to keep this going because I know they love the game. I know they love playing, but the reality is I'm also just like, it feels like every time we set up a session, something happens, people can't make it, and it's such a small group that I feel bad if we leave anybody out. It's one of those things where I'm just like, should I start prepping for the end of this? Oh shit. Help. Help. Oh, Nelly. I just want to check. For anybody who's been here since the start of the stream, have we only passed one level? Have I literally only managed to complete one level this entire time? Because I think I've been stuck on this the whole rest of the stream. Oh boy. Yay. I might go detox and watch something with wifey after this, if she doesn't get called back into the hospital for her shift. Meep. Come on. You know, I was joking earlier, but I'm also not joking anymore. I am seriously thinking of using League to detox because it will require like a different level of mechanical skill and brain power than this freaking game. It is on my mind. I am currently considering it. I am very tempted, Radishes. I'm very, very tempted. You want to join in if I decide to do that? Count me in. All right. If it does happen, which is going to be decided in the next probably 10 minutes, I'll let you know, Radishes. Probably nothing like major. Probably like a game of ARAM and then back into it. Uy, a ver. No. I understand in my head the correct process to do this. My fingers are both not fast enough and my brain is not quick enough to execute the way that I would like. In my brain, I have this perfect... It's like a goddamn... Yeah, no worries, Froggy Boy. It's like goddamn Ocean's 11 in my brain. I've got this intricate, beautiful, gorgeous pathway lined out in my head about how exactly I'm going to do this. But then when it comes to execution, it becomes instead the Schoolyard Boys, where I'm just like, Yes. I do like mud pies. I do enjoy playing in the sandbox. The joke that passed through my head. Briar, say it. I need something. I need something to bring joy back into my day. Say the joke. Do it. It was right fucking there. It was so close. It was so close. Everything was aligned. Your fingers aren't fast enough. I feel sorry for your wife. Yeah, that's fair, you know. If your fingers ain't fast enough, you know, maybe your wife won't be too happy. The precious, filthy Baggins. He was right in our grasp. God damn it. It's okay, Briar. Don't worry. My fingers are just fast enough for that. Beep. No worries, Vicky. Bye. Do do do. God damn it. It's all right. It's all right. Beep. The thing is, I have gotten to the... Oh, God damn it. I've gotten to the correct stage. It's just a matter of getting the timing correct to get that last crystal. And the problem is, I don't know the correct timing. You need punishment for motivation? Oh, we're gonna bring back the wheel. We're gonna bring back the wheel. Oh, never mind. No, you're just gonna do push-ups. I feel like that is significantly less fun. Hold on. Let me... My fingers are currently memorizing the path, so let me see if I can do it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, it's all right. I can do this. 3 more shots, and if this doesn't work, I swear I'm detoxing with the most toxic game ever, which is League. 1, 2, 3. Last. All right, cool. Radishes, you're still down for League. I swear the game is listening to me. The minute I say, yeah, we're down for League, I almost do it. My life is misery. My love is pure. I am an angel. Of that I'm sure. I'm here, yes, Aram. Alright, cool. Let's play a game. Oh my god. I'm actually so tilted right now. Everything. That's not how that song goes? Well, too damn bad. Oh shit, wait, if I close the game here... I could be wrong, but I think if I close the game here, it doesn't save at this point, and I have to redo the previous section. I could be wrong about that. Yes, because League would definitely help with being tilted. You know what? Weirdly enough, I don't get tilted in League. Like, what is it? That one game of ours where we got destroyed. We got destroyed during the tournament radishes is the first and only time that I actually got like somewhat tilted in League in almost like 3 or 4 years. League doesn't really tilt me per se. Because like, in the end, I'm just like, okay, they're just better. And I can't really do anything about that. I keep coming this close. It's like right there. Just out of reach. Just a little further. But no. I don't get mad. I just stop knowing how to make good decisions. Okay, yeah, that's more relatable. Yes. That is absolutely something I do. All right. All right. Radishes. We're booting up League. We're doing this. Oh, my brain hurts. Where's my mouse? Where is it? Little mousey. Where are you? What's your question, Briar? Oof, my fingers hurt. Ow. Why, you want to join in, Briar? My question doesn't want to make the difference. I have a personal stake in Blizzard. And to be fair, it is a valid question. You are absolutely correct that that Blizzard, that Riot Games is not objectively a great company either. I guess the best way to say it is I myself have driven a line in the sand and Blizzard has stepped over it. And Riot has it. Now, to be fair, that judgment might be influenced by the fact that I've played more of Riot Games stuff, the fact that I have been more invested in what they do. But I myself have made the decision that Blizzard has stepped over that line, Riot hasn't. And the problem is it's a completely objective decision. It's not something that I can say is a fair one. Not objective. It's a completely subjective opinion. Is that a fair answer? It's similar to how like I kind of made the same line in the sand for J.K. Rowling's and Harry Potter, but I didn't make that same judgment for Disney, for example. I'm not saying it's the correct decision. but it is a decision that I made. And if people want to call me out on that, that is totally fair. Like, I will accept any flack that comes as a part of that. Hey, Abella, how are ya? We're doing good. I am taking a very temporary break from Celeste. Taking a very, very temporary break from Celeste. And if it comes out in the news the next day that... I mean, there's a reason why I stopped streaming specifically D&D stuff, Briar. As much as I love the game, as much as I love talking about it, there's 100 other TTRPGs that I can play that don't have that same stigma associated with it. And that was a decision that I had to sit down and make for myself, where I was just like, okay, Wizards of the Coast and D&D have kind of stepped a little bit too far here. And who knows, maybe Riot comes out one day and says, hey, we decided that we will kick puppies in our free time, and we will throw burning fireballs at houses. And then I'll be like, okay, guess I am no longer associated with any Riot stuff. It's always a thing that's always malleable and shifting. And I am not going to be the one to say whether that's correct, righteous, or fair. It's just the way I like to do things. I will make my decisions for myself, and I will take in what people are recommending or what people are saying, but in the end, those are my decisions, and I will live either with the consequences or uphold the stances that I take with them. I don't know what I'm building on this guy. It's been so long. They've also changed everything with the new season, so I literally have no idea what I'm building on this guy anymore. But yeah, is that a fair answer to what you asked, Briar? It is really a shame because I grew up with Harry Potter. Prior to the whole shitstorm that happened, I was actually a really, really huge fan of Harry Potter. Me and my family literally like lived off the books. We watched every single movie constantly, and we literally had like giant marathons where we just gather as a family and just rewatch the movies. Yeah, I can't do that anymore. Can't do that anymore. That is just not on the table. Not allowed. And on one hand, it does kind of suck, but I also don't regret the choice I made. If that's what had to happen, that's what had to happen. I'm not going to stop other people from liking the things that they do, though, in the end. Just because I made the decision to say that, hey, I won't support J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter, doesn't mean I'm not going to do anything about it if my friends want to watch Harry Potter, if they want to play the game. That's their decision. And I don't have any right to impose that on them. Now, if they come to me the next day and say, "Hey, I think this serial killer is super hot. I think Jeremy Dahmer is a hot piece of ass and does not deserve to be treated the way he was," then I'm gonna have some questions. Okay, there are limitations. I will have some questions. There are people like that. Yeah, I am very well aware that there are people who straight up went, oh yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer. No, like, I think the thing that, the reason they always showcase the Jeffrey Dahmer case in a lot of sociology and a lot of psychology classes is literally for that reason. Wait, why is the maiden on their... Do they also have a Yorick? I'm so confused. Why is the maiden on their side? The reason that so many classes reference the Jeffrey Dahmer's case is because there were literally eyewitnesses and people who knew the shit he pulled and knew the horrible things that he had done, but were like, oh, he's so good looking. There's no way that such a good looking person deserves to go to prison. Simple as that. I was just like, it's when you find about shit like that, you're just like, oh, we as a race have a lot of things wrong with us. I fucked up. I'm gonna die for it. Maybe evolution wasn't right. Maybe we didn't deserve to become the apex species. This feels weird, not having legendary items anymore. Because people think evil looks like evil. Yeah. There's still people who think that, oh, if you're evil, you must look like they do in Mass Effect, like Mass Effect Paragon and Renegade, where like, because you're evil, you actually get like uglier. And because if you're hot, there's no way you're evil, right? It's very amusing to see sometimes. I remember when people were like, oh, there's no way Kanye could make such racist and horrible statements. It must be a mistake, or it must be a smear campaign, because he just makes such good music. No way that... Oh, sorry, not Kane. Kanye. The way that... the reason they were like, no way that Kanye could say such horrific things. Yeah, exactly. Like, what is it? There's some amazing people who dress in the kind of outfits and kind of look that your parents warned you about as a kid. And they're some of the best people I know, honestly. Nope, come here, Leeson. Ow. That hurt. On a completely random topic, I've always told myself that I would get a tattoo someday, and that just has not happened. I don't even know what I would get a tattoo of, to be honest. I would want it to be something unique to me and not like your generic, like, skull and crossbones tattoo, but I'm not really sure what it would be yet. Ow. Thor? No. If I get a tattoo of Thor, I'm gonna have to get a tattoo of Loki as well. You do realize that. Crazy people I know all have tattoos? Yeah, exactly. It's just a thing. Wait! Oh god, that's so much damage. At least it hits like a truck. Yeah. Like, one of the major issues I have with Oriental and Eastern countries like Japan, Korea, and China, they put so much stock in how somebody looks and will literally determine their entire worth and value purely based on how that person appears. Like in Japan, there's still cases where if you have a tattoo, You're not allowed in most public baths and onsens because they fear that you are part of the Yakuza or part of a gang. It's just like, if you know anything about people with tattoos, that means literally nothing. Like, someone having a tattoo of a little birdie on their shoulder could mean anything. It could just be, oh, hey, they like birds. Enemy's done so much to warp. Yeah, well, to be... In this particular case, it's not because of anime specifically. It is because of what is it? It's because of the fact that the Yakuza are usually very heavily tattooed. So it is somewhat of a cultural historical thing, but times have changed and people need to recognize that. Oh, that's why there was another Mist Maiden. It's because Silas. I forgot Silas can imitate me. But yes, anime has also done a lot to warp what anime thinks of Americans. But on the other hand, they're also not wrong. There are a lot of Americans who are very obsessed with guns. That part is accurate. I think a better way to say it is Japan's idea of how Americans are is literally the news that you see in Florida every day. That is I think that's a very accurate statement of how anime and Japan see America. They basically just like, oh, it's Florida. The entire nation is like Florida. Florida man takes bath salts and eats his friends, but a whole country. Yeah, exactly. Like, to them, that's like, oh, that makes sense. That must be what America's like. I'm like, you know, you're technically not wrong. You're not right, but you're not technically wrong. Like learning about Japan, but that country, it just kind of goes to any, like Korea still has issues with women in power. To be fair, their track record of female officials has had some problems. I think the most recent female president got in trouble for massive corruption from what I remember. I think she was like accused of taking like massive bribes and basically just being a general detriment to the whole system. But they also have a very backwards idea. They don't like it when a woman makes more money than a man. They don't particularly think that women necessarily should have the same standing in a household, stuff like that. Yeah. It's kind of like the whole thing of like, oh, the one time we had a black president, it's not like every single one of America's problems were fixed. It's like, you kind of get a lot of what you expected because of the way that we perceive things. And it's like when you have a whole bunch of bad use cases, it doesn't make it any better, you know? Oh boy. Okay, you gotta stay out of this Lee Sin's POV. I will say though, I don't think we're ever going to get a president as charismatic on social media as Obama was. It doesn't matter what the hell you thought of his policies. You cannot deny that man knew how to use social media to his benefit. Personally, I was totally okay with him. I think he made a lot of good decisions, but to hear some Southerners speak, you'd imagine that he was like he was the devil. We have Gen Z representatives now. Here's the thing, right? So I would argue that most people do not know how to utilize social media while being a government official. One of those few cases are people who are very young, like AOC, who are basically like grown up with it. But there's a lot of cases where I'm just like, it does not translate well to politics. People just don't know how to utilize it. I've seen social media managers that are more competent at social media politics than some major what do you call it, politicians. Today's just a day of hot takes for me, isn't it? Today's just a day of like John saying a lot of things that could potentially get him in trouble. Uh-oh, that doesn't bode well. Come on. You stinking. Okay, there we go. Meep. Oh my god, they do so much damage. Wow. I don't know how I don't know how Radish has kept me alive and all that, but okay, that's good. I was like, I wasn't sure if what I'm saying might be completely out of line. I think a lot of it's mistaken. I don't think a lot of it's accurate, but I was hoping I wasn't like too far out of line. Come here, you little rapscallion. Meep. 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 Ah, this is where everything goes to hell in a handbasket. I just want our country to be led by people who actually know what the hell they're doing. Like every single time that politicians, we won, yay! Every single time that politicians have tried to investigate some major monopoly over the internet, like the Facebook inquiry, Google, when they were looking into how people utilize the internet, there's a whole bill like where I forget, a while ago. Good job to you too, Radishes. You kept me alive very, very well. There's that whole time not too long ago where a bill was trying to be released by the organization that basically like polices the internet in America. And I think I distinctly remember a lot of it was like related around tracking and policing public forums. It almost got passed. People were like really panicked about it. But what we basically learned from that encounter and from the various inquiries into technology is that the people who are in charge of how America polices technology and virtual information are incompetent. Like, let's be real. I don't think there's a single... Thank you for the game, Radishes. I appreciate it. I don't think there's a single person who utilizes the internet who's not aware that every single person making the laws about internet usage and what businesses can do what and what is permitted are all vastly out of their depth. They have no idea what they're doing. Like, I remember when one dude was like, when one dude was like, what is it? He's like, I think it was like, he was saying, this is my daughter's phone. Can Google track her movement across the internet on this? And the guy was like, Sir, that is an iPhone. I don't know. You would have to ask Apple if they are tracking your daughter's usage across the internet. And he's like, but can Google do it? I was like, oh no. There were so many great questions from that inquiry. Oh God. Oh no, that might have been for the Facebook inquiry. Where like you know, like if there was a competent questioner, most of the major monopolies would not exist because they'd be very clear like, hey, so we're selling information. We are collecting information to sell to other companies. Not a single question was asked about it. It was always about like, are we being tracked? Can you find out where my daughter is? It was really bad. What? Love doing the TikTok hearings. One, can you TikTok access someone's Wi-Fi? Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about TikTok. TikTok was a whole nother debacle. Holy crap. It was just like, you cannot be serious. Surely those words did not... Uh-oh. The paddle really is starting to stick. Surely those words did not come out of your mouth. Because surely you did the bare minimum of researching what exactly you are investigating, right? No. No, they did not. They literally walked into that room with no idea of how the internet worked, of how technology worked. It was really bad. And these are the people who decide what bills get passed when it comes to internet surveillance and usage. Oh, we as a nation are fucked. Internet was a series of tubes. I think that was the most, I think the jokes were that was the most human we've ever seen Mark Zuckerberg during the Facebook hearings, is because he was just so confused at the question. He's like, huh? The robot expression was finally replaced with an expression of just sheer bewilderment at the stupidity of some people. It's amazing what you can do when you are dumb. They confused the soul into his body. Yeah, they really did. They really, really did. Okay. There's a very small part of me, the part of me that loves entertainment and understands that a lot of my audience is here to watch me suffer. There's a part of me that wants to say, hey, I'm not going to finish stream until I beat this section. There's another more rational part of me, which is well aware of my abilities as a gamer, which is saying, don't do it, because you're going to be here for the next 3 hours. Oy. Honestly, if I ever get to that crystal, I better land this first try, because if I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it back there. Literally, the minute we hit that crystal, we just got to go for it, because I don't think I'll be able to continue. I don't know if I'll be able to get back. Don't kill yourself over Celeste, I know, right? Like I said, the part of me that wants to, that is well aware of my audience and what they are entertained by. That's the part that wants to go like, yes, we will not stop until we have reached the end of this section. And then these other parts going like, no, that's a bad idea. Don't do that. Don't do that. You do that, you are actually going to go mindlessly insane. Ooh. 3 hours is enough suffering. Well, technically speaking, that was what? That was 2.5 hours because of the league game. I mean, at the very least, we're hitting that portion more consistently. So the break did help. It's just now a matter of like, I don't know if I can get to the section that I need to get to. Whoops. Ooh, I was right there. I think if I dashed a little bit later, I actually could have hit that. Like we were at the right height and everything. It was right there. I just was missing a little bit of vertical distance. No, I was there. I was there. I got the crystal. It was there. I just couldn't follow up. I was there. I was almost there. Life was almost good again. I could almost taste my food again. Daylight had come back into my life. It was all right there. Riches abound. Oh God. Oh. The stream is why I don't play Hollow Knight. I would take Hollow Knight over this any time of the day. I would take White Palace, which is the section of massive platforming in Hollow Knight, over this any time of the day. That I can see progression. That I can keep myself entertained by the knowledge that it's not anywhere near as bad as this game. And like, the thing is, like, that platforming section is maybe 10% of the game. The rest of the game is all about like using the platforming to beat enemies, and there's enough variation to keep it interesting. This, oh, there's not enough variation in this. I'm sorry for everyone who likes Celeste, but this game, I am well aware, is not in my technical wheelbarrow. Shit. Oh shit. I got the crystal, but then I think I hit the jump too late. No! Penisburg. No! 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 It's okay. It's okay. John, you are a pro gamer. Shit. John, you're a pro gamer. You're a beast. You've beaten Hollow Knight. You've beaten Elden Ring. You can do this!
Our boneless wings really wings are rebanded chicken nuggets.
Wait, what? Are boneless wings really wings or rebranded chicken nuggets? I've always been of the opinion that boneless wings are just chicken nuggets with the sauce on top. Oh no, I messed that one up. I know exactly how I messed that one up too. Shit. Yeah, let's be real. Boneless wings are just chicken nuggets, but they just have the sauce covered. They're just covered in the sauce rather than you having to dip it into the sauce. And you know what? Boneless chicken wings are better because you have variety. It's a lot of work for a not a lot of reward. I love wings. I think for me, if it was any other country, I would agree with you. But I think America actually gives you a good amount of wing meat for the amount of work it takes to separate it from the bone. Crab, I'm a little more iffy on. Crab, I'm a little more like, it's a lot of work, especially like stuff like stone crab, where like it's like almost impossible to penetrate with like regular methods. That one I'm just like, this is a lot of money and a lot of effort for something that, you know, doesn't really fill me up. No. Is an exception soft shell? Yeah, that's fair. I did used to eat soft shell a lot because it's a very staple in Korean cuisine. No! Oh no, it's stuck! The paddle's stuck! I couldn't hit the jump button! I'm actually gonna go insane. I'm actually gonna go insane. I'm actually gonna break. You're not gonna need to write any doujinshi about John because I'm actually gonna go through a mind break. Now I can eat a fried soft shell sandwich. Love those. No! If you go insane, I'll tell wife you love her. Aw. That's nice of you. Okay. I've had it. I've had it. 10 more tries and I'm done. I cannot. The fact that my paddle's stuck is what broke me. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Okay. Last one. If there ever was a god of gaming, if you will look down upon me with grace and honor and bless this run, this is the run. Crack my knuckles. Everything's ready. Let's go. Someone clip that. Okay. I'm done. I'm done. Oh god. Oh my god. All right, you know what? I think the god of gaming told me you're done, boy. I think the god of gaming told me you're done. Get out. All right. Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was so much better than what I expected. Oh, God. That was great. All right. Let's see. Let's see who's on. Who do we want to pass along the pain and suffering to? Hey. You know what? Let's go say hi to... let's go say hi to Reen. Posted clips too. Thank you, Briar. Appreciate it. All right. Raid. Reen is currently playing Brown Desk 2, but she's also being sponsored by Call of Dragons. So if you want to give her a hand, help her get a little bit of extra money to bring more DGen Live 2D stuff to you, please go support her by downloading the game and giving it a shot. Just make sure to use her link once we get into the stream. But if you're not, hey, you can show support just by being there and being a good friend to her.
Milk lemonade around the corner, fudge is made.
Is that a reference to something? I have no idea what that is a reference to. All right. Let's call it a night. My fingers are tired. I have just been given the most holy of declarations by the god of gaming themselves to say, get out. This game is not good for your mental. So, let's go say hi to Reen. Thank you, everyone. I will see you all on Monday. I don't have everything planned for next week, but next Friday I'm going to be playing the new Portal mod for multiplayer with Frigid Freud. There may be a Lethal Company stream. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to stream it, but if we do, that will be next week. Bye-bye. Take care, everyone.